Hi, my name is Akiel from SNU. Today I'm going to be talking about people with issues with their knees collapsing inwards. People who experience this, it could be caused by squats, lunging, jumping. It can also lead to knee pain, tight IT bands, and also ACL tears. So women tend to be more prone to having these type of issues or having their knees collapse inward. One of the reasons why is because of their wider hips, but men can also experience this issue as well. So now I'm going to go into some of the exercises that you may experience this issue with. Okay, so one of the exercises that you may experience some inward knee collapse is on the barbell squat. So I'm just going to demonstrate how that is going to look like, and then after that I'm going to demonstrate how it should be correctly. Okay, so on the way down, you're going to go down, your knees may come in, and you may squat back up. Now, you may be able to keep your knees out on the way down, but when you come up, your knees kind of come in as well, or it could be this instability all the way through your squat. So you kind of shake on the way down, and once you get down here, you compensate by bringing your knees in and squatting the weight up. Now, how that should typically look like is with your knee, you want it to kind of point towards your last two toes. Okay, so push your knees outwards, and from here, you're just going to sink down into the squat, push out. Okay, again, you're going to squat down with your knees out and push up. So those are the ways that it should look, and also how it can look if you have that issue. So the second exercise I'm going to show that typically happens with an inward knee collapse is the box jump. I see this a lot in personal training and also in classes. So what that looks like is when someone's about to take off and to jump on the box, their knees, again, collapse inwards, and then they jump onto the box. So what it looks like in real time, okay, from here, they go down, and they jump on the box. Okay, so again, how that should look like is your knees pointing outwards, okay, your thighs, hamstrings, and butt taking majority of the weight. So from here, up, and onto the box. Okay, so I went through some of the exercises and what it looks like when your knees collapse. Now I'm going to go through one of the causes of your knees collapsing inwards. So here's one of the issues that may cause your collapsing of your knees. So typically, a lot of people have flexibility issues in their ankle. So you can do this move to try and loosen up your ankle joint a little bit. So you put the band around your ankle joint, you step out, so there's some tension on the band. Make sure you keep your heel flat on the ground. Okay, so from here, you want to make sure you're leaning forward, allowing your knee to travel as far over your knee as possible. Okay, ideally you want to hold this for about 2 minutes. Okay, after 2 minutes, you're just going to come out, step out of the band. Okay, after that, we want to stretch our calves. A lot of people have tight calves. We tend not to stretch them out or roll them out. Okay, so from here, you're going to put your toe nice and high on the rig, okay, keeping your leg nice and straight. All you're going to do from here is lean forward till you feel a nice stretch in your calf, and also you may feel it in your Achilles. Okay, again, we want to make some improvement on our flexibility, so we're going to hold this stretch for about 2 minutes. So the second cause of knee collapsing inwards could be due to a weak VMO. Okay, so your VMO is on the inner part of your thigh. If you look down and you flex your thigh, it kind of looks like a teardrop. Okay, so if you have a weak VMO, it's going to cause your knee not to track properly, and if your knee's not tracking properly, that can lead to, again, your knees collapsing inward. Okay, so here I have a riser with 2 plates on it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put my heels on the plate with my toe down. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to stand up on the plate, okay, touch my heel down to the ground, and step back up. Okay, so I really want you to concentrate on trying to fire this muscle, again, which is the VMO. Okay, so when you're squatting or lunging down, don't allow your knee to travel out. It should track straight with your feet. Okay, so again, what that looks like, you're going to step up onto the riser, lunge down, touch, and come back up. Okay, one more time, step down, up, and down. Okay, so the last cause that we're going to talk about today is weak hips or tight hips, and also when your glutes are not active or they misfire, okay? So we're gonna work on our abduction, which means going out towards this way, okay? Adduction or ADD or addition means coming in this way. So we're gonna work on our abduction. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the band here, just gonna place it around your ankles. Okay, now from here, just gonna get down in a semi-squat, okay, feet about shoulder width apart, okay? All you're gonna do from here is take a long step out and then step this foot back into the squatted position, okay? So all you're gonna do is, again, step out, in, okay? Obviously, we wanna do both sides, so after that, you're gonna come back this way, and this way, okay? You should feel your glutes firing. They should burn even after the first couple steps if you're doing it correctly. Okay, so if you do experience your knees collapsing inwards, try some of these tips that I provided with you today and see how that helps with your squats, your lunges, or your jumps. If there's anything else that seems to be happening with your knee or these are not working too well for you, then you could come in and speak to one of our physiotherapists.